たしました。翔太君、待って、翔太、まだまだエースではないけど、ここまでおいで。I'll be waiting for you. 頑張って。皆さん、どうですか？じゃあね、多分時間あるね。ですけど、明日、勝つから、またマイクを打ってありましょうね。じゃあ、今日少しだけ大丈夫か？じゃあ、みんな、明けましておめでとうございます。明日も楽しんで、今年の中心は TMDK。
負けたか。悔しいな。悔しいな。椅子にも座る資格がないから、下からどん底から喋らせてもらう。2年前の今日1月4日、東京ドームで武藤さんに言われたんだ。経験をしろ、たくさん失敗をしろと。その傘が大きくなれば大きくなるほど自分のためになるって。だから失敗しろって、たくさん経験しろって言われたんだ。振り返ってみろ。今まで前例があったか。実績も結果も体感歴も何も残してないやつが 1.4 のメインに立ったことがあったか。ブーイングもらうなんか当たり前だよ。悔しすぎんだよ。でも俺には夢がある。胸を張って東京ドームを超満員札止めにするって誓った。今までそう言ってきたレスラーはたくさんいたと思う。でも実現できてこなかった。お前も一緒かって入るわけねえよって笑われるだけかもしんない。でも俺は絶対にその夢を諦めないし、自分を信じるし、プロレスの力を信じてる。必ず東京ドームを超満員にしてやる。 AW だとか東京ドームを満員にできなかった岡田とかオスプレイとかふざけんな。そんな名前忘れてくれ。取っ払ってくれ。俺らが未来が新日本プロレスの新時代が新世代が必ず東京ドームを超満員にしてやる。今はどん底かもしんない。俺の手元にはベルトがないかもしんない。またゼロからのスタートかもしんない。でも必ず逆転満塁ホームラン打って超満員にしてやる。絶対だ、絶対にだ。今日来てくれた人、新日本プロレスを好きでいてくれる人、ありがとう。20代の小僧でも東京ドームのメインを張ったんだ。自信を持って今年1年走らせてもらう。必ず自分の手元に IWGP 世界ヘビーのベルトを取り返してやる。チャンピオンになって東京ドームを満員にしてメインで勝って花道から帰ってやる。以上。 この瞬間から前向いて歩きます。
いいよいいよ、こっちこっちこっちこっちこっちこっち。そうや。いやロビンと航空おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。タイトルバットはどこですか？タイトルバットはどこですか？どこですか？もうすぐもうすぐ。じゃあ乾杯しますか。やった。いやでも明日試合少しだけは大丈夫かな。初めてメイン勝った。おお。We never want me. Alright. Okay, right. Okay, this is the front. This is the front man. Pushing the beers out. Right, Jag, you need two because you're not a normal. You're not a normal size human. Two for Jag. Up for rugby chat. You painted the Tokyo Dome orange. Sure did. What have you seen? 2025. TMDK boys. Bye. Bye. Cheers, guns. You can do cheers, guns. Cheers, guns. Cheers, guns. Cheers, guns. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's technically TV, but like in my live. I'm a live channel. Yeah, Monday night. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You can still watch your language. Yeah. Yeah. We just thank you to TMDK. My career definitely changed from the second I joined TMDK. And what started as a group for Australian misfits, I think Zack turned into the top team in New Japan. But most importantly, we're just getting started. That's not a cliche. We have so much more to achieve. Oh, yeah, we used to have to win it, so we can't retire until then. Yeah, let's go. And Mikey Shane. Hi, boys. Hi, boys. Bad dude, Tito. Don't worry, mate. We're getting you back to Japan ASAP. That is long overdue. This orange team is unstoppable. And Tango, if you're listening, you want that sponsorship. Yeah, you tried it. You tried it, Tango. Tango or Psycho. Okay, go on, I'll let you boys get it.
Tell them everything.
Tell them everything. What about
Everything.
quantum physics?
If you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to learn that myself. お疲れ様。よかったね。これは20周年。でも初めてドームメイン試合。初めて勝ったらよかった。よかった。じゃあまだまだ。去年は僕のクリアはもちろん最高。でもまだまだ自分のクリアは今から始まる。だからずっと新日本トップにできましょう。G1 は何ヶ月前？4月前？ Yeah, 4 months ago I won the G1 and the IWGP World Heavyweight title, Tokyo Sports MVP, and I just main evented the Tokyo Dome for the very first time. Arguably, without blowing my own horn too much, I've achieved more in 4 months than most wrestlers can dream of in doing for their entire career. But this is not the end achievement of my career, this is the beginning. This is not something to tick off the list. Okay, I've main evented the Tokyo Dome. I can relax now. The dream of main eventing the Tokyo Dome is to prove to nobody else but myself that I am capable of being at the highest level, and now the challenge is to stay here for as long as possible. Shota, kyo, sugoi ganbatta ne. That was why, when everyone doubted why Shota should be in the Tokyo Dome main event, I think he more than proved it. And he proved it to me in the last 2 months, but he completely vindicated himself. But the reason why he's not the champion now is because I'm on the run of a lifetime, and there was no one that could have stopped me today. So yeah, like I said in the ring, Shota, I'll be patiently waiting for you, and I have no doubt one day you will overtake me. But for the foreseeable future, the top of New Japan is Zack Sabre Jr. in TMDK. The Reiwa Musketeers and the other young wrestlers, including Oiwa, I expect Oiwa to be coming after me very, very soon. The next generation are concerned with each other. You're misguided, my young friends.
You'll be chasing Zack Sabre Jr. for a very, very long time. And I'm excited for the day that one of you overtakes me. But for now, New Japan is orange and TMDK is at the front. Questions?
First of all, congratulations on defending your title. You made history, like you mentioned in the opening segment. But tomorrow you have an important match. Like you said, New Japan is run by TMDK, but there's a crossover show tomorrow. You're facing Ricochet. So, how's been your preparation for that match?
Of course, I mean, I think this year's Itenyon, this year's Tokyo Dome, is incredibly symbolic about the change in New Japan that will be forthcoming. I think the fact that we had basically every young wrestler in a prominent match sets the tone for the future of New Japan. But the theme is obviously very different tomorrow. This is another very special event. We have, you know, a lot of collaborative partners. But as the champion of New Japan, and especially with all the achievements that I've had in the last 4 months, it is now my responsibility to show why New Japan is the best wrestling company in the world against our main competitor. You know, for me directly, I'm wrestling an AEW wrestler. So my sole motivation is to prove that New Japan is the best professional wrestling company in the world. And then today is really the last day of all the achievements that I set out to make as a foreign wrestler. You know, no foreign wrestler had won a Wrestle Kingdom main event, but there has been foreigners that have won a Tokyo Dome main event before, so that achievement could not be mine. But like I said yesterday at the press conference, no single wrestler has back-to-back defended an IWGP World Heavyweight title. So from tomorrow, all of my achievements are just as the top of New Japan, and I'm excited to be defending the title against Ricochet. I'm intrigued to see what he's going to bring to a Tokyo Dome main event level match. I know that, you know, of course, the New Japan fans are very familiar with him. He's very familiar, you know, very familiar with the New Japan ring. So yeah, let's find out who's the best. Thank you. Hi. Fuck yeah. Fucking brilliant. Mecha I kanji. Yeah. It's like I said, I won't disregard, you know, I am a foreign wrestler. I'm under no illusions that I'm not. But my entire adult life has been spent, you know, in Japan. I owe my career and all of the amazing things I've got to experience to Japan. So whilst I wear that with huge pride, I'm just excited about moving forward and setting new goals. I mean, outside of tomorrow's match with Ricochet, you know, in some ways you could think, okay, what more is there for me to achieve? But I think there's a fuck ton more for me to achieve. And my next direct goal is to break the record for this title's defense, which, I mean, it's not particularly high. I think it's 4, right? So, defend tomorrow. We're close. I did 15 with the TV title. That's 15 minutes. This has 60 minutes. So without doing too much Steiner maths, I'll be setting the goal for 10. I think it's plausible that I enter next year's Itenyon as champion, and I think that'll be an even bigger accomplishment to successfully defend the championship at 2 successive Tokyo Domes. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself yet. Thank you, Hashishima-san.
Next week, New Japan has another special event, which is Battle in the Valley in the US, and you're facing someone familiar with a similar style, and it's Hechicero from CMLL. You guys had a match at the Repro Anniversary Show, which was arguably the best match of the night. So, how's the plan for this rubber match, in a sense?
Well, I mean, I think sometimes people presume that the champion has quite a lot of power over making title matches. I would love to make the match in San Jose at Battle in the Valley with Hechicero a title match. I don't know whether you know, I have that capability. But regardless, if it's not an official title match and Hechicero beats me, then you know, he'll be more than worthy of a title match. My dream would be to defend this championship 3 times in 1 week. I mean, no one's successfully defended it back-to-back domes. I won the championship and defended it in England in the same week, but I think that would be an achievement that no one else has made. But ultimately, that is down to the IWGP Championship Committee. But regardless, the match with Heritage Zero is very important. He's not only one of the best technical wrestlers in the world, he's one of the best wrestlers in the world. And especially with Bryan Danielson, you know, not being an active wrestler now, I feel like he's my closest soulmate, for want of a better word, as far as technical wrestling and the way that we approach wrestling, obviously in very different ways, but I feel like it's a perfect mix of the, you know, ideology between lucha and British wrestling. But yeah, I mean, that's, like I said, there are many, many things directly within the next year that I can achieve that I think no one else has. So that's my driving force, my ikigai right now. Thank you. 大丈夫か？終わりました。Okay.
We opened the show with Hiroki Goto winning the New Japan Rumble, so he has a guarantee shot for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you said that you want to establish the record on 10, at least 10 successful defenses. So, and also, if you defend against Ricochet, maybe you defend against Hechicero, maybe you get to defend more times because you want to defend 3 times in a week. We don't know if it's going to be that soon, but most likely the match will be at the New Beginning, and it might be in Osaka, which is another familiar place for you. You faced Bryan Danielson last year in one epic match. So, what are your expectations for a match with Goto?
Well, I think, you know, likewise, where so much of the conversation before I won the championship was based around the next generation. I feel like, you know, Goto had somewhat of a career resurgence last year. And, you know, as a lifelong fan of New Japan, and before I even joined this company, you know, Goto was always someone that I presumed would become champion at one point. You know, I'll obviously be very excited to defend the belt against him, but I think, you know, when that title match happens, I don't know when they'll make it. Obviously, he can challenge, I presume, when he wishes, and I would obviously like to have that title match as soon as possible so I can get on with my defense ambitions. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it will be, I mean, Goto's still in great condition, but, you know, I would presume that our title match after I beat him will be one of the last chances that he, you know, has in a top position for the top championship in New Japan. So, you know, I feel like that'll be the end of the chapter in the generation above me, and then the focus can be solely on me at the top of New Japan with the younger wrestlers chasing after me. So yeah, but I was pleased to see that Goto won the Rambo, and I'll look forward to that match in somewhat of a third. If Tokyo is my second home now, then Osaka's somewhat of a third, especially with the year. I always had bad luck in Osaka, but I beat Bryan, had 2 successful G1 matches, successfully defended against Takagi. So I think, yeah, I mean, that's also another great way to start the year after 2 dome defenses. Get back to Osaka. Yeah, 2025 is going to be a very good year. Thank you. OK、大丈夫か。じゃあ明日試合でよ。じゃあもうすぐシャワーします。